What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I built this Fire Spam team that has Firium Z V Create Victini, which essentially allows you to get 2 V Creates off before you're forced out due to your stat drops. The first one is base 200 power, then you get your base 180 V Create off. We have Hidden Power Ground right here just to mainly catch Heatran, one of the best fire immunities in the tier. Bolt Strike and Zen Headbutt are just good coverage against Pokemon such as Toxapex, Tapu, so that's all good right here. We have a minus defense nature just in case we can, like Sponge and Ash Greninja's Shuriken before it gets to the battle bond and prevent that battle bond from going off. That's definitely very valuable right here. But the main thing is try to catch Heatran and just break with the Z V Create. That'll all really help out Choice Scarf, Tapu Bulu, and Mega Latios, two of the team's best forms of speed control and win conditions right here. I really enjoyed using Choice Scarf Tapu Bulu yesterday, so I figured I'd go ahead and just give it another shot right here. We have Choice Scarf with 4 attacks, same 4 moves. We have Rocky Helmet, Defog, Tornadus-T with knockoff and U-turn support, Mega Latios with recover and 3 attacks. You can also go ahead and make this another Defogger if you want to alongside Torn, just because of Victini. Getting as many switch-ins with this as you can is good for the V-Create, and removing rocks is very helpful. We do have a Choice Specs Magnezone right here, so we got double steal at the end. This completes our Fire Spam core. We have Choice Specs Magnezone just to go ahead and get rid of Pokemon like Celesteela, Scar, Mega Scissor, just in case our Fire Spam core does get overwhelmed. We want to make sure Mega Latios and Tapu Bulu do get opened up. And then finally, a leftovers Max HP Fast Heatran right here, which is the Team Stealth Rocker. And yeah, you can find the team down below in the description if you do wish to try it out yourself. And let's get right into the games. Okay, I found a game. We got Steven Stone out here. Very interesting matchup. I do think that my best overall lead is simply going to be my... I want to say my Magnezone initially against the Armaldo. So I should outspeed this no matter what. It could be Choice Scarf with the Earthquake. Perhaps I should scout for it, but I also like the idea of just going right for a Flash Cannon. Just because it will OHKO this thing, and I don't want Claydol coming in for free. That is going to be an easy 2-hit KO right there. It does look like this has a possibility of outspeeding me, so I'll pivot here into my Latios, just given how good Magnezone is in this matchup. They have triple steel that I can just trap with this guy. Yeah, really terrifying matchup for them. I mean, it is a Steven team after all, what can I say? They do unfortunately miss their Toxic. I will simply Mega Evolve here and go for the Ice Beam, as I freeze Metagross. So on top of the bad matchup, I'm just lucking them now too. Kinda sucks for them, but I don't mind having this take the hit. I will simply click Earthquake here, as they pivot back to Claydol. I'll just Ice Beam again. I have no reason to predict around this guy. I just Ice Beam here, knock this guy out. I guess they can go out into Armaldo after if they want to. As yeah, that is going to be the play they opt to make. I believe the play I want to respond with is my Tornadus. Tornadus looks very bad here, as they simply go for the Toxic. That is totally fine. I will go for the Hurricane here. I can Defog if they want to go for Rocks, so I'm not too stressed out about that. And the Defog will effectively make it so that this Hurricane's not going to miss due to the evasion drop. And unfortunately don't get a roll right there. They're likely just going to click Rocks again, but I'll Defog. Yeah, there's the Rocks one more time. Okay, so a little bit unfortunate right there. Would have loved to try to keep them off. I think this could be my chance to go Victini and click the Z V Create for the first time this video. Let's try that. I have a feeling we're going to see a sack on the Metagross here, but let's go right for the nice Z Inferno Overdrive and knock that boy out. Nice. Aggron can come in now if it wants to. I do have Hidden Power Ground. I can call it to not Mega Evolve if I really want to do that. I think instead what I want to do is just V Create here and see what this thing's all about, as my opponent decides to sack off their Metagross. So, I mean, the strategy gets shown off. I just don't think this matchup's working out for them. I'll go for the Hidden Power Ground here, as yeah, they go for Autotomize, as it turns out to be a regular Aggron here. I mean, that's fine. I think I should be fine with my Lottie to take this hit. I'll just go for the Hidden Power here, as, did I live that? No, they were Life Orb, okay. So Hidden Power Ground kind of comes in a clutch right there. I just go Zone here, and I really don't have to overthink it. As yeah, Curdilly comes back out. I always Flash Cannon here, not really caring about their Skarmory coming in. Wow, that 2-hit KO'd it. And then they're going to go off a Choke right there, so really weird matchup to start it off. This will not knock it out apparently, but that'll be the game. I for sure got lucky. I don't think any of it mattered. We're able to go ahead and win right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I found another game right here. We got some fire on fire team right here. We got the Charizard plus Victini. I got the Victini plus Heatran right here. My Mega Latios looks like a great breaker. If I can get all these calls correct against, you know, like trying to Earthquake into Rachi, Ice Beam into this, Psychic into Feeny. Just got to get those right, and I will be good to go right here. Regarding lead matchup, and Victini has a ton of fun this game. That's something I noticed right away. I think I want to lead off with my Latios here, but Tapu Koko lead is something I don't really want to struggle with right away. I'll lead off here with my Tapu Bulu, maybe expecting Thunderous Tea, as that is exactly what they tried to do right here. I don't know how much my Stone Edge is doing, but I'm going to try to connect one right away, given how big of a threat this is. There's Scarf Sludge Bomb. Ooh, that is really cool. Okay. So they catch my Choice Scarf Tapu Bulu right there. I am able to bring this Mon out though and simply get up my rocks and then taunt Fini immediately after. And I think that's the more important thing right now, just keeping my rocks up. They might have enough speed for this. I'm not sure how much speed they would have on their Fini right here. They have the speed, but they decide to go for Scald. Okay. So I'll bring in my Zone this turn. Zone isn't... Well, Zone is good here, but they have double fires, so... I'll go Zone. Man, really cool tech. I wasn't expecting Scarf Sludge Bomb immediately. Maybe I should have scouted, but... Hey, what can I do? They decide to go right for that. I will simply Flash Cannon here in case they decide to use their Thundy as a pivot. Really interesting play there. Well, on the bright side, I'm going to prevent their hazard, their Defog, which is really, I think, what matters here. Yeah, okay, so... I'd just go Victini and Bolt Strike. And that'll be okay. I don't really care about Thunders coming in. We know it is Choice Scarf. I'm in the back, don't get me wrong, but my biggest threats are alive. So they decide to go here into their Thunders. It's likely just going to go for Thunderbolt, right? I'll go for the Z V Create right here to pick up my kill, as they decide to go ahead and U-turn. Okay, so that's good. Let's see what exactly is getting sacked off here. Tapu Koko is getting sacked off. Okay. That is nice. We're able to go ahead and throw off our Inferno Overdrive. Man, I really regret not scouting for that. That Bulu could have been a great lure against Zard, or even their own Victini here. Thunders comes back. This is not boosted by terrain, so I'll live this. They go for Discharge. They don't paralyze me. This will pick up the kill. So just like that, we're back in the game. I do think that Zard X is a very scary thing that I might have to deal with here. I'll pick up my kill with Bolt Strike. I have a feeling they're going for the Defog here for their fires. Late game, yeah, that is exactly what they opt to do. So I'll be able to knock out Tapu Fini here. So just like that, a 6-4 turns into a 4-3 in my favor right here. Let's see. So they decide to go out into their Charizard. I think I'm going to knock this out with the combination of Rocky Helmet plus the Zen Headbutt damage. So let's go for the Zen Headbutt right away. They should Mega Evolve here if I had to guess. They're actually Zard Y. Okay, so maybe I should have kept this, but they're able to go ahead and pick up that kill. Latios can take on a Zardo-I pretty easily, so let's go ahead and bring this guy out. I think I'll just hit him up with the Psychic. I don't think I need to predict right here. Good Earthquake. Let's go for the Earthquake as they go Victini. Okay. That is going to easily pick up the 2-hit KO. I will simply click this one more time. So that's very good. I need to keep my Lati for the Zard, but I think if I can take this on right here. I Earthquake that. And then, we're just going to find out what the Jirachi is, right? It's not Z Celebrate because it's not shiny. I think I will pivot into my Heatran right here as they make the U-turn play. Okay. I think I'll sack off my Tornadus to get back in Charizard. Lati. That's probably my best option here. Because I'm expecting Focus Blast this turn or even Earthquake. They actually pivot back to their Jirachi. Okay, so I can simply knock off here. The damage on the Charizard is going to be great for my Latios late game. I'm keeping Heatran just for the Rachi in case it's Choice Scarf, as it turns out not to be. Okay. It was leftovers as they go for U-turn. So I believe that secures the win with my Latios here. I should just win with Psychic and whatnot. Flame Charge or Dragon Dance would be like the one thing that could save them, but let's go ahead and Hurricane here. We do hit in the sun, which is always very nice. I do confuse them right there. Jirachi cannot come in and take this hit because it will die to the Earthquake. Plus the Psychic because I knocked off the lefties, right? So I have a safe Psychic right here. It's not going to kill them, but they're not going to do anything back to me with this Zard. They hit themselves, but Zard doesn't do anything to Lati, like I said. And that's going to be the win for us right here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we have some more fire versus fire right here. Lots of fire types hitting the field. This player has the Entei plus Victini right here. Garchomp is for sure a giant threat against my team. In fact, Garchomp plus Scizor might just rip my team apart, huh? Let's lead Latios. I really want to scout for Thunder Wave. Because this is one of my best forms of speed control and a good pivot into like multiple things. As they go for Volt, man, I could have just Psychic there and gotten a ton of damage off. That would have really helped out my Victini and my Heatran. I've just put myself in a pretty tough spot now. I'll go Tornadus, I think, because I have fire types to deal with the Bulu. But yeah, that really sucks. I could have just Psychic that thing. Let's Defog here, as they opt to go out into their Victini. I believe with max HP investment I can take their hit and knock them off. As it turns out I'm already faster, Choice Band, Assault Vest. Yeah, I'm able to take that hit right there. And I just get a Hurricane. Hurricane will knock this out. I have an Invasion drop on them right here. I don't see the need to, like, predict the road time. Yeah, so thanks to that Spadev drop, I'm able to knock out their Victini right there. That's really nice for me. I'm thinking they might be Scarf Rocks Chomp then. That wouldn't be surprising. They could even be Choice Scarf Bulu like me. This is likely going for extreme speed here is what I want to say. So the thing is, I like keeping my Magnezone because after I get rid of their Scissor by trapping it, my Choice Scarf Tapu Bulu is just going to have a lot of fun right here. The play I want to make initially is just going Latios to take the Sacred Fire / extreme speed. There's, whoa, Banded, okay. That is, very banded. I will attempt to recover up as they do go Scissor. This is a free U-turn for them. I will just chip them down with the helmet here. Yeah, knowing the U-turn is coming. But yeah, Choice Band Entei, jeez. Thing needs to calm down. They did not hesitate to go back to this guy. So in case, we'll actually have another ground immunity being my... I'm just going to knock this off. So they go for E-Speed this time, great play. We know it is banded though, so that's really good for me. I think knowing it's banded makes me want to go out into my Victini. It's either that or I go out into my... Heatran would be the next best thing, I guess. But I like the Victini play better, it just puts on the pressure a lot more. I know for a fact one of these two is coming out, but this is still going to do a sizable chunk right here. Which is, I think, the more important thing, so... I don't think this plus Zen Headbutt will kill, but it'll do a sizable chunk to this, like I said. It's not going to pick up that 2-hit KO like I suspected. I'm going to Zen here, expecting the Volt Switch and not the Hydro Pump, as I'm able to get that play right. So now this thing is guaranteed in range of my Wood Hammer. Garchomp is going to hit the field here. This is a big turn, because this is a win condition, but it's also my best pivot. I could pivot Lottie. Let's go Lottie on the rocks, okay. Good to know. I'm going to make a really offensive play into zone here, anticipating Scissor. As my opponent goes for a mid-ground right here in Tapu Bulu. Really smart decision, I must admit. I will Flash Cannon as they go Entei, okay. So any damage on this is great for my Tapu Bulu. Stomping Tantrum is what I'm expecting here, so I'll go Latios, as they do go for that. And this is just a free Psychic. As Scissor does come out. This U-turn is really tough. Train is about to go down too. I'll go Zone. Man, I should have made the double that turn. I didn't think about it. Entei's gonna hit the field again. I'd put myself in a pretty low position. I'll predict the Fire type move and go Heatran. As they go for the Stomping Tantrum again, man. Yeah, what was I doing this game? Okay, I see the maneuver I have to make, and it's gonna be right now. Doubling to Zone on the Scissor. As they make a good mid-ground to Rotom. Man, this didn't go my way at all. I misplayed my mid-game a lot right here. Can I win? I think I still have to somehow trap the Scissor. That's my win con. Ooh, never mind. That's not happening. Do I just click X? I guess I'll try to go Victini here. See if I can make anything happen with Zen. I don't even know if this is going to kill. I doubt it. It doesn't kill. They break through and click the Hydro Pump, and I can't beat the Scissor, unfortunately, so I just played myself right there. I really didn't know what I could do after. Like, I should have just thought about the turn where they were going to go Scissor. I knew it was going to happen, and for whatever reason, I did not immediately click Zone, so that's my fault. I'll be right back. Okay, I found another game right here. I definitely think that my Latios is going to be one of my best breakers right here. Garchomp, just like the last time, is a big problem. I want to make sure I limit that thing this time. My Victini looks great right here. They're going to only pivot to Garchomp, which, like I said, damage on that is great, so... I'll go out with my Latios, anticipating Garchomp lead. Charizard's an interesting lead matchup because I really just want to Psychic right away, anticipating to be Zardois. Yeah, and Zardois doesn't do anything to me, and this is going to be a good chip right here. Over half as they decide to go right for the Roost. That's totally cool. I don't see a reason not to click Psychic. It's a very free click against this team. They have to go out into their Tapu Lele. Okay. I got a nice Spadev drop. I think I will just pivot to my Heatran as they go for the Moonblast. Could be Victini Z. I'm not quite sure. Let's go for the rocks as Garchomp immediately comes out. Make an offensive plan to Lottie, knowing theirs are coming out, and now I'm kind of in a good spot here. I'll go for the Ice Beam into the Tapu Fini, and proceed to follow it up with a switch into my Tornadus, is what I'm thinking. As they do Scald Burn me, a little bit unfortunate. Would have preferred to stay a little bit healthy here. But I'll go for the knockoff in case Chomp comes back in. This is the Z move user we can see from... No, it's Helmet, okay. It was either Z or like some sort of... helmet defensive thing based off that damage. Just click Hurricane, and I think like I can beat the Cartana by just using my Zone, as they actually give me the Regenerator and give me probably the best switch I could have asked for right here. Really interesting. This gets 2-hit KO'd, I believe. Maybe not with a lefty's recovery. Yeah, not even close. Okay. But look at their fires, it's just getting weakened. I like everything that's happening right now. This guy's playing it a little bit interestingly right here. Even Tapu Bulu looks great, but I don't want that getting Scald burnt. We'll go Tornadus on the Moonblast just to get in my zone. Or Tapu Bulu. No, zone is always the click right here. And I always click Flash Cannon. Don't let the Chomp come in, yeah. So Darm can come in here if it wants to, but I definitely think my fire types plus my Bulu is just going to have a lot of fun, the way I'm seeing this. I don't know why you came in. I guess you're going for a Sacred Sword. I'll go Lottie here as the SD up, but this OHKOs you. Yeah, Cartana Spadef is another level of bad. Tapu Lele comes in here. I think at this point I actually want to keep my Heatran, and I just sack off my Zone. Zone looks very bad here, as Spec Psychic does 9,000,000%. Okay. So Darm is now in range of rocks. I don't know why you wouldn't just take the KO. I've already... Well, actually, I guess they didn't see my item, did they? Yeah, they never did. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I think... what's my best play? Lottie is. Lottie's a no drawback play right here, because I just click Psychic. They are Choice Scarf, so that's fine. What even comes in? Do I just win with this? Pretty sure this dies to Earthquake, and we know your choice specs. Yep. And then... this should die to Psychic. Yep, and then I Psychic Zard. So Lottie's able to go ahead and clean up right here. Really, I mean, I was actually hoping Victini could come out. Based on how they play their fire resist, Victini plus Heatran never even had to hit the field. Actually, Heatran did, but Victini was my better breaker right here. And it never did, so that's going to be a win. I'll be right back. Okay, 5th game right here has been acquired. This team is very, very Victini weak right here. Z V Create is just going to have a lot of fun. I do think that Mega Latios is the lead I do want to opt for right here. Magearna was not what I was anticipating. I was more so anticipating Landorus T. What I want to switch in right here is my Heatran, I believe. Heatran, I mean, I can use Magnezone just to help out against Cartana and Tapu Lele. I like the idea of going Heatran initially right here. However, Earthquaking this thing looks very tempting too, so... What do I think is my best decision? I will Earthquake immediately. I don't think that Mega Latios is actually too valuable right here. I do get some good chip off as they opt to go for the Ice Beam. I'll go Heatran now, just keep this as fodder mainly, as they go for the Ice Beam again, because this simply gives me my rocks. And I can go back to Latios on their rocks. So this is fine with me right here. I was willing to sacrifice Mega Latios because getting rid of Landorus T is just going to make my Heatran and my Victini so much more spammable right here, which I am very happy about. They might pivot back into their ban me, the Magearna, but they decide to go out into tongue, exclamation point, question mark, scarf, the Greninja right here. I will preserve and go Tapu Bulu on the spike. That's totally cool. And I believe what I want to do next is just go right for a Horn Leech. That's totally cool. They may just go for another spike right here and try to hazard stack me. I do have a reliable defogger. So out comes Landorus T right here. I'll just pick up my 2-hit KO with the Horn Leech. That's fine. Cartana may come out, as can Gyarados. Cartana does hit the field right here. That is cool. I think I will just pivot to my Tornadus on Breakneck Blitz. Okay. So seeing Breakneck Blitz makes me feel better about my odds of beating this thing, because I have to go Latios, obviously. That's my only form of speed control for this. I have to click Ice Beam. Magearna is likely coming in right here. I don't know if Rocks plus Ice Beam will put it down at 51. Or whatever percentage I would need. How much did I do to turn 1? I would be doing around 48, which I don't think I can do with that damage. But I can't go for Earthquake right here. Cartana wins the game if I get this wrong. So I'm just going to attack what's in front of me right here and go from there. So they actually have to go Greninja. That's fine. I think what I want to do right here is once again go Tapu. Well, actually, this dies on entry and my hazard setters. My hazard removal is dead. Let's just go for Earthquake. As they do opt to just simply give me that mon. Okay. So I have to be very careful about their Cartana now. In fact, how do I not lose to Cartana? Yeah, these hazards plus Cartana is going to be an issue. I might have to recover up. Which looks like they're giving me the opportunity to do right here. So let's go ahead and recover on the DD. And then get in Tapu Bulu here. And just hope that they don't have an Ice Fang is mainly the thing. Because worst case scenario, I can... They have Crunch. Do you have Ice Fang? Something tells me you don't. Something tells me you're Waterfall, Crunch, Earthquake on this sort of build. So they're giving me the recover right there was a choke. They should have attacked because if my Lottie dies, then Cartana instantly won. which is something I overlooked with my Tornadus, so let's see what their coverage is right here. They do switch that out. Okay, so I'm back in this game right here, which I really don't think I should be, but hey, I'll take it. I do believe I just want to stay in here and get rid of this thing, or at least try to weaken it, as they do decide to go right for that. That's cool. I think my next maneuver should be into my Victini right here. The Z V Create looks like a really good play. It will kill the Gyarados plus, you know, with the Bolt Strike and all that, so I'm okay with this play right here. They opted just to go ahead and do that. I should live a knockoff due to the fact that I got Grassy Terrain recovery. Gary could come back out. I have to make sure that doesn't go to another Dragon Dance up. That's the issue. Because my Tapu Bulu is gone. Which, I mean, in hindsight's fine. I just have to go for the Bolt Strike and... I might have choked this then. Because they definitely have Waterfall, right? If they don't have Ice Fang, they have Waterfall. Yeah, Waterfall, Crunch, Earthquake might do it for them. They decide to go here into Tapu Lele. I have to V-Create again, and then hope that... Does this have a parry chance? It has 20%. I might have to go for that. So I'm able to knock that boy out. Okay, let's see. Gyarados comes in. That looks like Bolt Strike's gonna do it, yeah. Bolt Strike will knock that guy out. Okay, and then Cartana cannot solo. They would have to be Timid card, which Breakneck Blitz I don't believe runs that. Should I scout for it? I don't want to give them an SD. Just click V-Create. As they aren't Timid card. Okay, so this game is mine. Really shouldn't have been. I played this pretty badly. I didn't recognize the threat that was Cartana, and them giving me the recover was mainly their choke, right? If they crunch right there, Cartana comes in later. I guess maybe they didn't have knockoff. If they didn't have knockoff, then I would have had a chance, but... And something tells me they might have not. Breakneck Blitz, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Smart Strike might have been their coverage right there, so... Maybe Victini could have stopped the Cartana win right there, and I didn't need Lottie for it, but... I will never know right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I found another game right here. This player's got some Chansey Scarm, Ferrothorn, Fat Stuff, and then a lot of offense. I definitely think, just based on the makeup of their team, it's probably Dragon Dance Zardax. This team looks like it's just trying to set up for Dragon Dance Zardax. I gotta be very careful. I do think that mana would actually just win if it has the correct coverage, but ideally my attack plus Rocky Helmet plus Recoil can beat that. Let's go ahead and lead off with my Tapu Bulu. So here's the thing. I believe... what I want to do is Stone Edge. However, I'm going to go Heatran. As they Volt Switch out. Okay, so Stone Edge would have been a fine play. What comes in? Zard? Greninja. So I can get up rocks. I do think that my Heatran's too valuable to just throw out. I really want to stand here expecting like the Ice Beam or the Spikes or even the Gunk Shot though. I'll go Tapu Bulu. On just the raw Hydro Pump. Okay. That's cool. I'll go ahead and make a double here into my Heatran. Just to... Actually, no. I don't want this guy staying in for no reason. And I pivot into everything they would want to use anyway. Let's just Horn Leech. As they decide to go ahead and go Skarmory. Okay. Tornadus-T catches both the Greninja and the Skarm here. I don't want them doubling to Greninja, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go Tornadus. As they do go right for their Spike. Okay. I think that my knockoff is relatively free here, but I also like the Defog play in case they pivot to Thundurus initially, just to eliminate their Spike right away, as that is what they decide to do right here. I think my initial switch-in is going to be my Latios, I think. It's really tough, because I want to call this being Scarf. Based on that initial Volt switch, I'll go Lottie. Okay, so it wasn't Scarf, but I'm pretty sure Ice Beam can OHKO this mon. It is a Thundurus-T though. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna regret it. Dark Pulse? HP Ice. Straight up killed me. Didn't even hesitate. Okay. So that really sucks. But at the same time, they had a Chansey, so I guess it's not the end of the world. I'll go for the knockoff as Chansey comes out. Okay. And I gotta start making things happen with my Fire Spam now. Meaning, I'm gonna U-turn out into my Heatran on the Stealth Rocks. That's okay. They hit rocks a lot more than I do because... they have a Charizard. I have a Victini, I know, but that Victini is still going to do a lot of work. I'm going to hard call their Focus Blast and go Tornadus. Yep, all out pummeling. And now I can U-turn out, and this thing's dead on entry effectively right here. They can pivot onto one of these two for the Iron Barbs or whatever, or even the Helmet, but that just invites in my Victini to get a kill. So I'm able to knock that boy out. That is really good. And essentially what I'm going to do here is bring out my Tapu Bulu, because I want to try to lure Charizard into a false sense of security with my Choice Scarf Stone Edge. They could go Skarm, don't get me wrong. Skarm is a good play, as that is what they opt to do right here. I will make the initial pivot to my Victini. This is perfect. That was like a really unlucky pull for them, jeez. I feel kind of bad. Well, their mon's dead unless they're Shed Shell, which we've already seen Helmet, right? So it's not Shed Shell. I'm going to make the exact same play back to my Tapu Bulu. Jeez, that's some rough luck. So the thing is, if Chansey comes in, I'm not going to Superpower, because if I knock it out, then Zard comes in immediately after and wins the game for them. Okay, so this is all I need to do. I need to hit the Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure that's just going to wrap up the game for me. I don't think they have a win con after Zard goes down, as I'm able to hit and knock out Zard. That's all I needed, I think. Because Superpower just kills everything now. So yeah, Scarf Bulu, really cool Zardler. I love that thing. I will make the same switch back to Victini as I've always been doing. Now, actually, I want to make a play that doesn't invite in Greninja. I have to keep Bulu, I know that. Let's go Heatran as they Leech Seed. Magma Storm here. Yeah, I can't lose as long as I keep my Bulu in the back. As they protect. I'm gonna Magma Storm again. I think keeping Bulu guarantees a win. That's not very good for me though, because I could lose to Shuriken is the issue. Man, I think I should have Earth Powered. They are able to hit their Hydro Pump. Yeah, because this really sucks now. I could lose the game because of that. Okay, I'm able to get in on the correct turn. This allows me to click Inferno Overdrive. I'm going to bank on Magnezone taking that Shuriken. This is fine. Look at how much damage that does to the Protect. 71. I V-Create again. Yeah, I have to hope that my Magnezone can take a Shuriken. So they sack off their Chansey. They have to go back to Greninja, obviously. And it depends on what they click right here. I think I sack off my Heatran. And then I go Bulu or Magnezone depending on what they click. Water Shuriken. This each one of those, I think. That miss earlier. I mean, I guess the miss wouldn't really matter in hindsight in this scenario because I wasn't knocking them out, right? They go Ferrothorn. I keep this so I don't lose to Hydro Pump. Actually, wait a minute, no. I got into this as Superpower, knock it out. They're forced into a position where they have to Shuriken, Magnezone lives and wins. I think that's the only hope I have. Because I don't want to go Victini and then the Gren lives, right? That would be a choke. So let's make this play. This Tapu Bulu will be alive at the end of the day, and it will force this Greninja into a position where it has to Shuriken. -1 Superpower does kill Gren. So there's the Protect, really no point in clicking that. They're gonna stay in here. I knock that out. Just gonna double check before I get careless. Tapu Bulu. If I get rid of the choice band against Greninja, if a Shuriken kills my zone, this is always over. Superpower would knock out Greninja at -1. They are in range of that, okay. They do go for the Shuriken. Zone is what I was banking on taking this hit. I do believe Zone has the bulk. Come on, show me these 4 bars. The game did end. Nice. So satisfying to see those 4 bars down there. That got close, man. Ash Greninja, always so scary. I do believe we have time for one more, so I will be right back. Alright, so this game right here against Rain will be our final chapters in Victini Adventures right here. It looks like the final chapter is getting 6-0'd by Mega Swampert, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks. Let's lead off with my Latios, and then, like, go Heatran as they pivot to Pharaoh. Because they have to scout for Thunderbolt, right? You don't just sack off Pelipper. And I just want to get my Rock Slap, is the main thing. Yeah. I'm going to have to try to get openings with my Tapu Bulu. That's the one way I can win this. I do believe Tapu Bulu can take 1 hit from Pharaoh. Yeah, so they do pivot to Pharaoh, like I anticipated. Now I can just get up my rocks here. I'm really surprised he would risk that Mon. But I will Magma Storm, as they're continuing to risk it. Just to spike up on me. I don't agree with that at all. Look at my Tapu Bulu, man. Oh, they're Papa Berry. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. But they're trapped in here, so I'm somehow hitting my attacks too. That's kind of nice. So I get rid of their Mon. Swampert has limited rain turns to work with right now. I think I just throw this out. I don't think I need this Mon at all. It's either that or I get my helmet chip off. Forgot this was Mency Rain that ran Subpert. That's rough. But they did decide to go right for the waterfall. So they forced the kill right here with Ice Punch. There's no way around it, unfortunately. I'm gonna play off the choke into Torn. Nice, I just have the opening now. I just Horn Leech, and every time, and that'll be the win. Swampert comes out right here. It's gonna go for the Ice Punch or the sub, so I'll go Victini and just sack that boy off. Go right for the Inferno Overdrive just to ensure it breaks. So go back to Tapu Bulu here. Horn Leech. Pelipper is going to come in. I'm going to end up at full health, which is so nice for me here. As they give me the Swampert, that's even better. So I think I somehow pulled this back. I go Tornadus on the Hurricane. I just Defog. I'm able to get my Defog off, nice. Azu is going to hit the field. My Tapu Bulu checks Azu. I do hit myself, unfortunately, a little bit annoying. There's the Jet. Tapu Bulu doesn't die to +6 in the rain, I don't think. Yep, we take that hit. Just fine, too. Greninja comes out. I'm able to knock that boy out with the Choice Scarf Horn Leech, and then Pelipper is not going to win the game for them. So that was a matchup I never should have won. This guy played a Swampert on another terrible level. I don't know what to think about that, but that's going to be the win, and that's going to be a 6-1 live. So I did hope y'all enjoyed. The team can be found down below in the description. I had a lot of fun building it, mainly. The building concept was very fun to try to work around, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.